If you're looking for a decent beginner character with simple combos and a godlike assist, then look no further, because Captain Commando is the character for you in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Captain Commando is a mid-tier average all-rounder character with good projectiles and easy execution requirements. You'll be using him as an anchor character to make use of his amazing assist, which we'll get to in a bit. He can keep the opponent away from him with his special moves and cover other characters you have out very well. First things first, Captain Commando's biggest asset is his Captain Corridor anti-air assist. It's arguably the best assist in the game, as you can literally just spam it when your opponent is in front of you to get results. You won't be using this assist in combos, but you'll be using it to get the enemy away from you and kill their pressure. Captain Commando also has solid block strings that can be combined with a projectile assist to lock the opponent down. His projectile specials can be used to control space, and he has an easy DHC option with Captain Sword. Captain Commando's flaws include that he is quite sluggish with poor mobility options. His supers are somewhat unreliable, as they will often drop in the middle of combos due to their odd hitboxes, and you can't hit confirm into his launcher. Another major flaw is that if he gets snapped in and must fight as a point character, it's impossible for Captain Commando to reach his full potential, as you don't have access to his assist or DHC. Like all other characters, Captain Commando has 3 assists. However, I'll only be discussing his anti-air assist, as it's the only one you'll ever need. I mentioned it before, but seriously, use this assist at all times. It's insanely good at keeping enemies away from you, and it's arguably the best assist in the game. Standing Light Punch is a standard light punch with decent frame data. It has 3 startup frames, 4 active frames, and 6 recovery frames. Standing Medium Punch is a quick hook that has long recovery, so you should cancel it into another attack. It has 6 startup frames, 2 active frames, and 21 recovery frames. Standing Heavy Punch is a forward back fist that knocks the opponent away. It has long recovery, so it should be cancelled. It has 12 startup frames, 8 active frames, and 28 recovery frames. Standing Light Kick is a fast side kick with short range. It has 4 startup frames, 2 active frames, and 12 recovery frames. Standing Medium Kick is another move with long recovery, so again, it should be cancelled. It has 7 startup frames, 6 active frames, and 21 recovery frames. Standing Heavy Kick is an awesome looking launcher that can be used to start air combos. It has long recovery, so you'll be punished if this move is blocked. It has 11 startup frames, 4 active frames, and 38 recovery frames. Crouching Light Punch is a fast low punch that can go into Magic Series on block, so it's a good option for block strings. It has 4 startup frames, 3 active frames, and 9 recovery frames. Crouching Medium Punch is a crouching uppercut that gives a short launch that can be super jump cancelled into an air combo. Crouching Heavy Punch isn't a low despite its name, but it has good range and a decent amount of hit stun, so you can cancel into specials from this move. Crouching Light Kick is a standard low move that is good for hit confirming into other moves. It has 6 startup frames, 2 active frames, and 12 recovery frames. Crouching Medium Kick is another low kick, but it has good recovery for a medium attack, so most of the time you'll be able to hit confirm into something else on block. It has 8 startup frames, 6 active frames, and 12 recovery frames. Crouching Heavy Kick is a sweep with good recovery. It can also be special or super cancelled. It has 10 startup frames, 4 active frames, and 22 recovery frames. Jumping Light Punch is a standard air light punch. It has 3 startup frames, 10 active frames, and 12 recovery frames. Jumping Medium Punch is air combo filler. It has 7 startup frames, 11 active frames, and 8 recovery frames. Jumping Heavy Punch is a downwards air combo finisher. It has 9 startup frames, 8 active frames, and 18 recovery frames. Jumping Light Kick is a quick knee attack that has short range but good frame data. It has 3 startup frames, 10 active frames, and 4 recovery frames. Jumping Medium Kick is a sideways kick that is combo filler. It has 6 startup frames, 9 active frames, and 10 recovery frames. Jumping Heavy Kick is a downward kick that is used as an air combo finisher. It has 9 startup frames, 9 active frames, and 10 recovery frames. Inputting down forward Heavy Punch, or 3 HP for you anime fighting game fans out there, will give you Crouching Medium Punch on its own. It has over double the damage of Crouching Medium Punch, so it's not a bad option. Performed with a quarter circle forward motion and a punch, Captain Fire is Commando's standard projectile move that can also be performed in the air. It's mainly used to keep your opponent out, but it's not amazing due to its long recovery. Performed with a quarter circle back motion and a punch, Captain Corridor is Commando's main way to eliminate the opponent's pressure. This is his best special move as it's very quick, invincible, and does lots of damage. Captain Commando also instantly reaches the top of the screen so it can reach opponents in the air. The only drawback is that this move has lots of recovery. Performed with a quarter circle back motion and a kick, Captain Commando goes forward with a cool looking horizontal kick. However, this move isn't very useful as Captain Commando will do more damage and end with you in an advantageous position, so only use Captain Kick in combos where this is the only available ender. Performed with a quarter circle forward motion and light kick, Captain Commando summons his partner Sho to slide downwards after appearing from a sheet, which can lead to some nice block string pressure. Performed with a quarter circle forward motion and heavy kick, Commando calls in his buddy Gennady and he flies in from off screen and flies upwards. It hits 3 times on block or hit, so you can use it as a guard break in the corner if you snap someone out. Performed with a quarter circle forward motion and a combination of light kick and heavy punch at the same time, Commando uses his friend Hoover to shoot himself on a rocket towards the enemy. This move isn't very useful, but it's fun to watch. Performed with a quarter circle forward motion and both punch buttons, Captain Commando shoots out a giant beam that starts out vertically and then gets brought down. This move can be unreliable in certain combos as it will either make the opponent drop out of the super or do little to no damage if spaced incorrectly. However, this is Captain Commando's fastest super and it does good damage if it connects properly. Performed with a quarter circle forward motion and both kicks, Commando uses his radio to summon all his buddies, and he dashes towards the enemy, triggering a cinematic on hit. This super isn't very useful in neutral due to its long recovery and slow startup, but it does good damage. Captain Commando's combos aren't incredible, but they are somewhat strong and relatively easy to pull off. The most basic combo is a magic series with an air heavy attack to end the combo, but here are some other basic combos for you to pull off. Some of Captain Commando's most popular partners are Sentinel, Cable, Cyclops, Storm, Jin, Jill, Doctor Doom, and Strider. These characters can all cover Captain Commando when he's out, and they all benefit supremely from his Captain Corridor assist. That's all I've got for Captain Commando in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Overall, Commando is a solid mid-tier with a fantastic assist and easy combos. Thanks for watching and I hope you learned something. See you in the next one.